Okay, boys and girls, so this is going to be your homework for the week. This is homework for Monday. Monday we are reading and annotating. Our story for this week is called New Acadia. New Acadia. Remember, you are going to read and annotate, so go ahead and take your notes here on the side, what's going on in each of the paragraphs, and then that is annotating. Okay, here we go. John was learning about Cajun history at school. Since he was a Cajun himself, he knew that Cajuns had settled in southern Louisiana over 200 years ago. His dad said that their family could be traced back to Joseph Blanchard, who arrived in 1765. Cajun comes from the word Acadia, the region in Canada where the Cajuns lived until the British forced them to leave. Mrs. Lafayette told the class. John asked, why did the British force them to leave? Britain was fighting France for land that the Cajuns lived on, and the Cajuns spoke French, Mrs. Lafayette explained. The British assumed that the Cajuns were French and concluded that they were enemies. When the war was over, Britain had won Acadia. The Cajuns couldn't go home, so they went to Louisiana to establish a new Acadia. The Spanish helped by donating free land and supplies. Traveling to an unknown wilderness sounded like an adventure to John. But Mrs. Lafayette said that the early days weren't easy. Many Cajuns died of smallpox and other diseases, and it was difficult to grow their crops in the new climate. Bringing their language, music, and food to this unfamiliar land made the Cajuns feel more at home. When John got home from school, his mom was in the kitchen. She was making gumbo, a Cajun stew full of crawfish, okra, and spicy sausage. It smelled good, and John knew it would taste delicious. As Mrs. Lafayette had said, food was an important part of Cajun culture. All right, boys and girls, so remember, read and annotate. For the second part of your homework, we are multiplying multi-digit subtraction. It's a skills practice. So you are going to choose 10 to complete. Choosing 10. Okay, so whatever 10 you would like to choose, go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and choose number 10 as an example for today. So what I like to tell my students is go ahead and make sure that your numbers are lined up and that each number has a partner. I noticed that this number doesn't have a partner, so I'm going to go ahead and add a 0. Okay, so after we do that, then we're going to go ahead and now we can do our subtraction. So if we look at 0, take away 1, we know we cannot take away 0 minus 1, so we're going to have to regroup. So we take that 8 will become a 7. This 0 then that 1 is going to go next door, so this now becomes a 10. So 10 take away 1 is 9. 7 take away 7 is 0. 7 take away 6 is 1. And 3 take away 0 is 3. So your difference is 3,109. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and choose 10 to complete. So you don't have to do all 20, but go ahead and just choose 10. Okay, and that is it for this Monday's homework.